Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts here in Skyrim. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library if you're interested. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. As you may be aware, Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels... I tried to convince her the fact... I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Good to meet a prospective bard. Well, you've come to the right place. Careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite. Well, you've come to the right place. He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it. The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda, and a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so at least that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year ago. If I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
It's your job to deliver these songs, to excite the crowds, draw them in, and they will love you for it. All right. Let's try something a bit more fun. Go ahead, Ataf.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came...
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
That was better, Ataf. Add a bit of emphasis on...
You're new here, right?
Red.
Welcome to the Bard's College.
Remember,
It's like
it's
a
your job to
musical
deliver these
museum.
songs, to excite the crowd, draw them... in, and they will love you for it.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drum, and why wouldn't I be? The person who writes it.
At this point, I hardly see how your advice...
Farewell, stranger.
It's flawless.
I have faith that you'll return with King Olaf's verse.
Bard isn't just about the music.
I heard something. That'll teach you. Who's there? That'll teach you. Who's there? I knew I heard something. Where'd you come from? Right there. there. Where'd you come from? What now? I'll be here. Do you need something? Thought you'd never ask. there. Done and done. Something's not right here. Be careful. I think we may be in for some trouble.
Olaf, it is time.
Who's there? Done and done. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Who's there? That'll teach you.
Insolent bard. Die!
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
Welcome to Solitude. Ah, you've returned. I have to admit, I didn't think it would actually be the... Oh. Oh, no. The copy is incomplete on the parts that are readable. Well, it means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, if she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then it means that the burning of King Olaf, which the bards call... Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no... Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenor... King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What did we say really happened? I find that highly unlikely, but the court will love it. I'm writing it in. Olaf grabbed from Falkreath, but Solitude. Olaf's... Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but Asgeir seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. Oh, that is exciting! I'm sure the court... It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come. I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Yes? Need something?
Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble in Dragonbridge. Mind you don't cross Tassius. He's in charge around here. Don't start any trouble, and I think we'll get along just fine.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those stamped shopkeepers.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it. I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenx, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenx in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Olaf gave orders, Winterhold disguises, an attack on Solitude, total destruction to follow. His men dressed up and then went out to fight, but they reversed Olaf's orders, much to Winterhold's sorrow. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded. Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough. Soon. I need you to go speak to Yorn. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Daedric weapons for their armies, sir. Daedric material, but poor workmanship. Like most of what we get from them.
We should have the festival soon. Those boots with an army of elven weapons at their command. Let's be thankful they're half a world away, eh?
Sabine Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. No, that honor is Sabine Stentor's, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not... Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. You are free to leave.
The Imperials are good for business, and Breiling's obsession with honor and tradition is... I'm a Thane. In the future, you... Oh, most... If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and... The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership.
Do you have business with the court? I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me. Feel
If I
free
needed
to
something
return
from
to me
you,
with
you would
questions.
know it.
The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I don't expect you to be capable of even that. Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he... The real irony is that, while General Tullius is so... Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership.
I have so very many
For what
ways
other
to deal
choice
with
do we
people.
have?
Very few of them
Be
pleasant.
well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
I'm Dean of Lute at the Bard's College, and no, I don't give private lessons.
Ah, the Bard-to-be. Did Fiarmo send you? I'll tell everyone we're ready. Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do. Ah, the Bard-to-be. Did Fiarmo send you? Farewell, stranger.
Your solo performance is about a week away. I expect to hear your early rendition tomorrow, understand?
I've converted the classic tale of Ildy the Bear to be performed with drums. I think you'll be impressed.
I'll be the judge of that. Now back to your practice.
Ah, the Bard-to-be. Did Fiarmo send you? I'll tell everyone we're... Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do.
Youngest bard at the Bard's
Ah,
College.
the Bard-to-be. Did Fiarmo send you? Great! Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
Burn the king!
Welcome, people of Solitude! We of the Bard's College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf. The festival would not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our latest applicant. With the lighting of the effigy, he becomes a full-fledged member of the Bard's College. Please welcome our newest Bard! I think they like you. Yes, congratulations. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the... What's more, Elisif has declared... And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you.
I believe Sanguine would be pleased with this festival.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Congratulations on getting the festival restored. Lorena. That fool student of mine stole my flute and sold it to some necromancer. I just got a ransom note for it. Well, don't just stand there. Go get my flute! Apparently, Lorena told him some story. It's just a flute. A really old and valuable flute, but just a flute.
You've done well by
you've met the
restoring our
most
festival.
talented bard in all of Skyrim.
You've done well by restoring our festival.
I heard you're the reason we get to have this. Thank you. I heard you're the reason we get to have this. Thank you.
So nice to get this break from my cleaning duties.
Best batch of spiced wine I ever had.
I thought the festival wasn't happening this year.
I like the pretty lights. Thanks for convincing Elisif to put this on again.
There's the man himself.
Come on, light the fire.
Get your festival meat pie, specially made.
Spiced wine here. First cup is paid for by the college.
I said a free meat pie, as in one. Here's yours.
You might as well have some sweets. I made them for the festival, after all.
Spiced wine here.
Meat
First cup is paid for by the college.
Try one for free, come back for more. Get your meat pies. You might as well have some sweets. I made them for
Thank
the
you so
festival.
much. The festival has really increased my sales. Just one bottle per customer, except for the man who saved the festival. Here's a couple of bottles for you. Oh, very brisk. When the snow sets in, even the hardiest Nord needs some spiced wine to warm the blood. Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need... Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time. Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any. Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
teach you.
Solitude wouldn't be the same without the Fire Festival. City owes you a debt of gratitude.
Please, don't interrupt the court.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my—
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Do you have business with the court?
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant. Filthy creatures, aren't they? Living in the... I prefer finery, like this. Here, for your trouble. And I suppose I should show you a little about illusion magic for free, shouldn't I? I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Not really. Varnius Junius is a... I suppose if you're truly interested, you could talk to Falk. He's the better safe than sorry type. Take care
What
of
do you
yourself,
want,
and always
little
remember,
elf? You mean the Dragon Bridge issue?
spill your blood.
I'll be honest. there have been reports of weird happenings near what... I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But the cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf... That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. Need something? Feel free to return to me with questions.
The Imperial Army.
Palace is open.
Right you are, Elf. Or even from the rep.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema. Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
Who's that?
You've returned. Good. What did you find? Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them. You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought. You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave?
It's so good to see you again.
May the gods watch over your battles,
Be
friend.
quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Do you have business with the court? She still mourns greatly for her husband, High King Torrig.
Take care of yourself. Always
many
remember,
of the courtly
the world is
details to
ripe
me.
with people looking to spill you.
Anyone with a stout heart like yours is welcome here.
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me. Falk told me what you did for us. As you may know, Talos, when we buried my husband, I made offering. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos. No, but my husband, Torrig, would want a proper burial, and this is the way Nords are buried in Skyrim. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
Yes? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with. Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean. Where'd you come from?
No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them...
Jarls come and Jarls go, but a good cook stays for a lifetime, and I'm a very, very good cook.
It's a fine day with you around. Falk said I could count on you. You have more than earned the right to purchase property and speak to Falk when you have the funds. And thank you. There is room in my court for a new Thane. However, I could only grant the title to someone. You help my people and purchase a house from my steward, and I'll... Good luck to you. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
May the gods watch. Do you have business with the court? Splendid. There's a house. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home. I'd be glad to help. And of course, don't forget to... Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
It's so good to see you again. Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is right. Be quick. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Stay guarded. You never know what could be out there.
The Jarl is not to be... stirred with common affairs of court. You direct those concerns to me.
Oh, I couldn't. It goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two. Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, but seriously, what's the message? Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandes? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter! Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here. Pardon me. Were you saying something? I do apologize. It's just that I find myself suddenly and irrevocably bored. I mean, really. Here you stand before Sheogorath himself, Daedric Prince of Madness, and all you deem fit to do is deliver a message? How sad. Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure, sure. Or you could use the Wabbajack! Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabbajack to defeat the enemy, because they do the same. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, and you've helped him out. Certainly. And we're that much closer to home. You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent. something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
I'm all ears.
Now this is a sad man. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius' anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance.
Cleared out, I guess. Here we go. You're as good as dead.
Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue hating everyone else. Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind. Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. But no matter. Heartless mortal that you are. So, congratulations. You're free to go. I have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim III, once the mad Emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, my little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ta-ta!
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane
If you
concerns.
have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
The Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs at court. You direct those concerns to me.
I have so very many ways to deal with people.
Anyone
Very
with a
few of
stout
them
heart like
pleasant.
yours is welcome
Take care
here.
of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Jarls come and Jarls go, but a good cook stays for a lifetime. And I'm a very, very good cook.
Igmund is alive, and I'll keep it that way, Jarl or not.
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
You have something to say, dog? Something on your mind? You lay one finger on Igmund, and I'll end you, Stormcloak.
I can't believe we lost Markarth. Igmund's family has ruled there for generations. Just looking at you makes me upset.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
The Imperials are good for business.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Bryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint, but politically irrelevant. I must return to the court.
They found it. They actually found it. Riorn's drum. Nobody knows where he died, and therefore where his drum might be. Haldir was the missing link. Riorn entered Haldir's cairn in secret and presumably died there. Now all I need to do is find someone to get it. Wait, you? You're joking, right? Riorn, only the most That drum has been in half a dozen faint. Riorn was always looking for new stories to tell. It seems he was writing a lay about Haldir when he vanished. That was the missing clue.
When I was a young lad, I broke a man's arm with a single punch.
Yeah, I think it'll be just what I need. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out. My master and I had a bit of a... He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shame. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. Hey, just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?